Hi there, my name is Taryn Carlson. I completed my DPD coursework at St. Catherine University of St. Paul, and I'm a second, well technically third degree seeking student because at the University of Northwestern I first completed a health sciences degree and a biblical study degree before committing to dietetics at St. Kate's. One of my core beliefs is that knowledge is power, which is why I continue to seek out opportunities and learn every day. One thing that I picked up on the side was American Sign Language, which has been new this past year and a half. It's something that I wanted to learn on the side just to keep busy. I've also have a number of part-time jobs, as you'll see on my resume. I have worked at 2 hospitals, working one-on-one with patients to help them order their meals, especially when diets are new to them. I work directly with a dietitian at Hy-Vee in Oakdale, Minnesota. I help her with programs, nutrition education, and a lot of Simple Fix classes, which are meal prep classes. And just more recently, I have picked up a nutrition analyst job for a startup company known as Healy, and that's been really interesting, coming through databases and trying to use my nutrition knowledge. But before these experiences, I had an internship in the summer of 2016, and it was at Heaven's Table Food Shelf. I learned a lot here. I pioneered a partnership between the Food Shelf and Mayo Clinic, and I pioneered a partnership between the Food Shelf and Hy-Vee, and I worked with both of those registered dietitians to develop nutrition information, nutrition education trifolds for the recipients, and I also delegated tasks so that we were able to use that information that I worked with the RDs to print it off, and then I organized so that we could get a TV in the corner of the weight room, which was really exciting to see by the end of my internship. But other projects there included going through the entire canned goods and organizing them so that the first to expire was going to go out first. And my favorite project was recipe compilations. So once I was familiar with all the ingredients in the food shelf, I made up recipes that were helpful. They were within the RDAs, and they were using ingredients only found regularly in the food shelf and minimal cookware, which was very helpful for our recipients. Let's see. While I was working, one of the hospitals that I worked at was Maple Grove Hospital, so I have some experience with Aramark. I was a dietary associate at Maple Grove Hospital, and I had the best manager ever, Julie Judd, and she ended up leaving us, so we got a new manager, and I had to really work on my rapport with her. I had to work on building a relationship, so it was really hard because I worked weekends and she didn't. So what I did was I scheduled a meeting with her during her lunchtime, and I drove the whole 45 minutes that it takes me to get to work at Maple Grove Hospital, and we met up. We talked about each other's goals while we were at Maple Grove Hospital and just for our career to get to know each other. And also I scheduled myself on and picked up some shifts for during the week so I could get to know my coworkers that I didn't get to see that often on the weekends, and also my manager. So that manager ended up leaving, but nonetheless I found that it was really helpful to, I found that it's worth putting in the effort, honestly. It's worth devoting that time into your coworkers and getting to know them. One of my strengths is that I have experience with Aramark. I really do like how Aramark works, their processes, what they're about, who they hire, and things like that. I'm applying to this internship because I have experience with Maple Grove Hospital and North Memorial, and I think that that's really well balanced for the rotation requirements for community, clinical, and food service. And also I enjoy working with Aramark, as I said earlier. Other strengths include professionalism, integrity. I have a hard work ethic from growing up on a farm, and the fact that I desire constructive criticism. I show professionalism by showing my punctuality, love being on time, I'm there, and also with the constructive criticism, I appreciate helpful feedback and just telling me what I can do better. And as for the expense side of things, my husband and I have been working very diligently to budget out so we can comfortably afford this internship, because we both see this as an investment in my career so that I can further be a nutrition professional. So thank you for your time.